Hi, folks. Hey, happy Saturday. Good to see you all again. Thank you so much for coming back for more Life is Strange Double Exposure. I've been good all week. I had a lot of distractions, but that's okay. I've been good all week, and I have not played ahead, even though I've really been wanting to. Hey, Emily, good to see you. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I'm really excited to get back into this because it ended on quite the cliffhanger. We'll do a plot recap in a little bit. But it's getting, but this is getting like to be pretty interesting, and I think like working a little bit differently than other Life is Strange games, which is a good thing. It's kind of kept me guessing a little bit, and I'm still not entirely sure how this is all going to come together, but I'm excited to find out, right? And I hope you are too. Let's see. First off, on the main channel is I finally put out I Fixed The Last of Us 2. It's been something I've been working on since late July. It is now, at the time we record this, early November. So it's about 2 months before the show comes back, which is going to be based on part 2 of the game. So, you know, I think that, like, I think it's probably a good time to maybe revisit the game a little bit, look at what worked, what didn't, trying to look at, like, get familiar with, like, what they might change in the show. You know, there's nothing to say they have to stick with the game exactly as it was for the TV show. So we might see, you know, some additions based on some edits based on player feedback and such. We might not. They might just totally just go with it. That's fine too. So yeah, it's on the main channel right now. You can check it out. If you do see it, let me know that you did. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. It's something that like has a lot of personal kind of meaning for me based on some stuff that happened to me this year. I'll maybe go into it someday. I don't know. But it's one that I think came together well, and I'm really proud of it. So yeah, I think ultimately, I think yeah, I'm glad to be able to share that with you all. All right, but let's talk about double exposure and talk about like what the heck has actually gone on here. And to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna be able to explain it. I'll tell you what I know, which is not exactly a whole lot. So we're gonna do an episode and a half for the next 2 streams. So we'll do episode 3 and about halfway through 4, then we'll cut it off for today, and then we'll go on and do the remainder of 4 and then all of 5 tomorrow. So by the end of tomorrow, we'll have finished this. So we of course are following Max Caulfield, the protagonist from the original game. She is now in her late 20s and is an artist in residence at a liberal arts college in Vermont. So she is teaching some classes and such. And kind of, you know, really sort of like, you know, transitioning into, you know, life as a photographer and a renowned photographer at that. She and Chloe, of course, we chose the ending where we saved Chloe when we played the original game. And so, you know, we did hear all about how their friendship has deteriorated a little bit. I don't know for sure if that means, just FYI, 3 seems like a great cutoff for the stream. Really? Okay, so you think it'd be better to finish with 3 and then just do 4 and 5 tomorrow? Or how would... Because, like, that's my thing, is I'd like to finish it by tomorrow, because I have been able to avoid spoilers this long, so I'm hoping to keep it that way. Gosh, let's see. Yes, so Chloe and Max's friendship has deteriorated. Chloe is, of course, alive in this version. She is off in, like, New Orleans with Victoria Chase, of all people. And they are off doing whatever it is they're up to. Let's see, 4 and 5 add up to about 3 to 4 hours. So probably, oh, good to know. Okay, so 4 and 5 are faster. Okay, in that case, yeah, then I guess we'll do episode 3 today, and then we'll stop at the end of that. It looks like another mic drop. Good to know. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. But of course, Max has sort of moved on with some new friends. Particularly, she hangs out with Moses, who is an astronomy professor, and Safi, who is a poet. And is also the dean's daughter. So they're all in their like late 20s, and they're all, you know, good friends and such. So what happens is at some point, Safi tells us that she's getting her poetry published. You know, she actually got like a book deal. Gets a phone call one night where the 3 of them are hanging out. Clearly, it's not a phone call that she's happy to receive. We don't know if it is the person who called that she doesn't like. We don't know if it was the news she got, but she stepped off and something was clearly upsetting. Max went to go look for her, heard what sounded like a gunshot, but then looked ahead and saw Safi sort of like walking along. So it was like, oh, okay, probably nothing. Safi turns a corner, Max goes to find her, and then we see Safi dead from a gunshot. Not entirely sure what happened, because in that order of events, we heard a shot, and Safi was alive and then was dead. And so we don't know if maybe there's a second shot that we didn't hear or what was going on there. What's happened to Max is now her rewind power from the original game is gone. It hasn't worked in years. Hey, Game Day Friends Online, good to see you. Welcome. Hasn't worked in quite a while, but what she's been able to start doing is she's been able to start jumping into kind of two different versions of reality. One, the one that she was currently in, where Safi died, and a second one where she didn't. We don't entirely know what the deal was, but we know that Safi didn't actually die in the other world. And so we're kind of seeing, it's not time travel, but she is able to find these little spots where she can jump between the two events where we can see. Just finished the Last of Us 2 video. Great stuff. Oh, thank you, Gateway Friends Online. Yeah, it's I'm really excited to have that out and done. And I think it came together really well. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. Yeah, that was quite the ride to have to look at that footage for 3 months and such. But I'm glad people are liking it so far, and I'm hoping that more people do. Gosh, let's see. Okay, so Max is now able to jump back and forth between these two worlds. Now, what we've found is, of course, that like this one event, and it seems like the only real event that's different between the two is whether or not Safi is alive or not. You have the same shirt. I've had it for over 20 years, still in your closet. Yeah, I mean, it's held up pretty well, and I like it. Is that, of course, that's had other like knock-on effects, right? So Safi was pretty involved in, positively or negatively in other people's lives throughout the campus, and so of course, they responded. Of course, Safi's death impacted everybody, but now that didn't happen, we can kind of see what would have occurred, and we've kind of got like a little bit of a suspects list going on. But what's interesting about this is that there's two is that the power is not specifically just Max's. This is like, it seems like the location itself is allowing people to move back and forth into like two different worlds, because other people have started to report seeing, being able to observe this other world, which is new for the series. In the past, there's always been one person who gets some kind of a power. So now it seems like the place may be sort of imbuing whoever is nearby with this ability. And we still don't entirely know what the deal is with that. But last stream ended pretty uniquely. So Moses was able to get Safi's camera. So Safi had a camera on her, and Moses was able to lift that from the crime scene before the police found out. So Moses had whatever it like Safi actually captured before that. So Max, of course, being a photographer, had the darkroom. Moses and Max went to go went to go look at the look at the photos on Safi's camera, and the final picture that she took was Max pointing a gun at Safi. Now, again, Max had nothing to do with this. Max was looking for Safi, but we know there's two different kind of worlds she can jump between. It has seemed like there's, that you can only exist in one world at a time. So if Max is in the world where Safi died, she just does not exist in the world where Safi lived. But that might or may not be true. There might be another version of Max out there. Was she actually trying to shoot Safi? Was it just an ill-timed photograph that definitely made it look that way? We don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out. Cool. I think that's about it. Let me get our friends on it. Let's get started. All right, so let's see. We'll get YouTube Shorts up and running, TikTok up and running. All right, there that goes. Right, let's get started. Let's see here. Let me just make sure TikTok will show up in the chat. Oh, there's that music. All right, cool. We're up on TikTok. Excellent. I think we are just about ready. Let's get going. All right. I hope that made sense. It's tough when I don't entirely understand how the plot works yet either. We'll see. Hopefully today will be illuminating. But let's start off with chapter 3. Oh, yeah. So of course we can dress Max. We want to do cat face. Got like a little pet rock action there. I kind of like the cat face. I say we do the cat face. Oh, wait, we can do indoor and outdoor. Hey, Cupsinko, how are you? Good to see you. I kind of like this look for her. Let's do it. All right. See what you're up to, Max. Hey, Jem. This is, of course, just after we saw that photo.
How is it already morning?
Oh, you slept down here. Hey, Heather. You wanted to pop on, so hello. Hello, good to see you. Welcome.
Not as much sense as it did last night.
Yes, there's the photo.
Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something. No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
Well, let's see. Make it make sense is the objective here. Let's see. What do we got?
Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
Refilling the coffee mug. All right, cool. Hey, Rock. Emerk. Was it Emerk Kagan? How are you? Lucas's book.
I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good.
Oh, yes. Lucas is...
Unfortunately, Lucas didn't include an evidence that I killed Safi chapter.
Yeah, we don't love Lucas. He's a bit full of himself, but, you know, it turns out he and Safi had some kind of a... unfortunately, we don't entirely know if they were involved or if Safi was just watching the kids or whatever, but Lucas and Safi had a bit of a falling out.
Maybe that photo of me... Sorry, Gwen. If there's something useful on this, maybe you'll thank me later.
Hi, Frenchie.
Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal?
Ah, yes.
Did she help her to get it in the first place?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we found out about this. So Gwen is another professor that works in the department, and it turns out that Gwen not only, of course, gave Safi a referral. Hey, Summer and Daniel Diaz, how are you? You are not here. Let's see. That Gwen Franzi, hi, good to see you. That Gwen not only helped Safi to get her book deal, but then also later on got it pulled, and we don't entirely know why. You're great. Good to hear it. How's it going, Branzy? Yeah, so we're not sure. I don't think that Gwen had anything to do with her death. At least I don't know that for sure. But it certainly looks as though that she got Safi's book deal pulled, and we don't know why. Interesting.
Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble.
Oh, yes. Okay, so in the world where Safi is still alive, somebody pulled off a skull from the local bar, a cow skull right there, and then left it in Safi's car. Now, you know, theoretically, I mean, it certainly looks as though someone threw the skull through the windshield, but of course, like, a skull wouldn't be able to break a windshield like that, right? So theoretically, somebody broke the windshield, placed the skull. We don't entirely know why. It is signed by Lucas. He originally gave the skull to the bar, but doesn't mean he did it. Hey, thanks for the 1K on TikTok. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Then we have the Max photo.
Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense, and I would never hurt Safi.
It's true. Now, we don't know if Max's rewind power...
That isn't me. It can't be.
Could be manifesting
There's also
somehow.
that flash drive from Gwen. Maybe something on there will crack the case wide open.
Yes, so Gwen had a flash drive that supposedly showed footage of her dealing rugs, we'll call it, over to on campus, and she wanted to burn it. We did save the flash drive. We haven't looked at the footage yet, so be curious to know what's going on there. So Gwen was suspended for that, and she of course denies it. We haven't looked at the footage, so we can't say for sure. All right, let's see. Is there anything else we haven't looked at yet?
I saved Gwen's flash drive. Better see what's on it.
Better see what's on it. All right, let's look. So this was optional. We could have let it burn.
Hold on. She's looking right at the camera, like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught?
How many pounds of cotton have I collected over the years? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm so GDK.
Or is this another doppelganger?
That's a question, too. We still don't entirely know what that means. There could be doppelgangers out there.
Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
Maybe. Let me look over this one more time.
Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus,
Oh, thank you,
Dead
Frenchie Lee.
World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah,
True.
the Gwen theory has some holes.
Yeah, there's definitely not enough to be able to say for sure that Gwen is the killer.
Vin definitely knows more about the cow
we'll
skull
talk
than
about it.
he's
Hey,
letting
Robin.
on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But what does that even mean?
Yeah, so Vin is Safi's mother's assistant. And apparently him and Safi that we got a photo of the two of them hooking up at one point. So at least he was involved with Safi. He's also part of this like cacophony society type thing where it's like
Maybe
sort
if
of
I
a
go object by
prankster
object,
organization.
an answer will jump out at me?
But we're not entirely sure what the relationship is.
None of this is adding up. Why would Gwen want to be caught?
Let's see, Robin, I'm having a hard time understanding the chat behind you. Like, what's it all combined? Yes, this is all combined. So this is that includes my my chat on the Red app, if you will, that I'm also streaming to. All right, and of course we have the
I
photo.
have to prove that wasn't me.
Lucas's book.
Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None
Oh,
of
no worries,
this
Robin.
is conclusive enough.
Hey, sister. Shalom to you too. Yeah, agreed. So Lucas was thinking about getting a restraining order against Safi. Now, of course, when she died, there wasn't much point to it. But in the world where she's still alive, he was thinking about doing it because apparently Safi was going to had been watching over Lucas's son and was going to try to turn
object by object. An answer will jump
Robin,
out
thanks
at
for the
me.
rose. Was going to try to turn Lucas's son against him. All right, let's refill some coffee.
Coffee. Coffee is friend.
Yes,
Get coffee now.
I agree. Get coffee now. Always a good idea.
No matter how much I stare at you, you refuse to make sense. Moses?
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
This is the detective who's looking into
fuck.
Can I
Safi's
come in?
murder. Ooh, that photo is still on the desk.
Photo. If he sees that,
Yeah.
I have some questions for you.
Of course you do. Okay, let's see. I can throw him out. He doesn't have a warrant to be in here, although he did kind of charge in, I suppose. Okay, let's see what he knows.
Of course. I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday.
We did blow him off
appreciate the
yesterday in
cooperation.
episode 2.
There are just a few details I'm struggling to make
Oh, Brenzy,
sense.
we're on episode 3. We just started that.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
Well, that we know of.
a whole town wiped out by a freak storm. What do you think?
Hey,
Miss
Curtis Rachel.
Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Wow, that's a big reach for someone who just met me. Huh. I don't know that I would give him anything to work with here. So let's say I guess I'm just unlucky.
Just my shit luck, I guess.
Oh, hard life, isn't it?
Wow, you really came over here to needle me, didn't you?
I'm not answering any more of his questions.
These aren't really even questions. They're just baseless accusations.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
Oh, yes. Okay, all right. So the telescope. So what we've learned is that Max could potentially take objects from one world and move them into another. She did that in episode 2. So Moses had a telescope in the world where Alderman is that wasn't put together. But because he just couldn't get around to it after Safi died, he just kind of shut down. But in the living world, he did put it together. And Max was in the living world and was able to push the completed telescope into the world where Safi died. Now, of course, Alderman, being a detective, figured out naturally that, like, hey, wait a minute, something's not right here. Why is there a disassembled telescope and then now suddenly an assembled telescope? So, understandably, he has questions. He's not stupid as much as I wish he was.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I guess not.
This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Well, that's true.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
Again, what exactly are you basing that on? Uh-oh. Ooh, we saw that. All right. All right. Okay, so he didn't see the photo, but he's definitely suspects me.
He saw the photo.
Certainly tipped his hand.
Max. Stupid.
Pretty early.
Stupid.
Did he see it? I don't know.
What the hell do I do now?
This is after the huge tornado hit the town. Yes, so Arcadia Bay was wiped out a decade ago.
None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just
He did
jumped
see it.
back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
That would help out a lot. Hey, Sophie. Good to see you. Welcome.
Maybe I still could.
Okay, so we established early on that her rewind powers don't work anymore, but I mean, could they now? That would explain why she was able to do this. There was that moment in the original game where she goes all the way back to save Chloe's father. So this is only a couple of days after Safi died. Okay, so focus. Ooh, okay, all right. Let's see how it keeps. We're so close. No, all right, too far. Okay, so that's and that's there. Oh, we're so close. Yeah. Come on. Was that it? Did we get it? Okay, we did. Phew. So we're back on... Oh.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo.
No.
Feels good. Final.
I guess it really was Max.
Safi.
It's here too.
Oh, crap.
But
Okay.
there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
True.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Oh, now we've heard about Maya in the past. She was another student at Calvin University who also died. It seems that there's a number of young women who have died at this campus.
Safi, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Your bet is
Stop stalling, Max.
Your bet is that Max can still time travel, but she's repressed due to her ability to trauma. Could be. I mean, it sounds like she had a lot of trouble accepting destroying Arcadia Bay for Chloe. And that sort of was one of the reasons that their friendship deteriorated. How do I stop this?
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
Oh.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
Okay. So that's why Safi had that photo. Hey, thanks for 2K on TikTok.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck! Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were.
Poor Max,
I
indeed.
have to tell him everything.
Okay, so we're gonna tell Moses what happened. Now, Moses, of course, saw the photograph before. Hey, Jack, I'm good. How are you? And ran off. Understandably so. I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook. Really, Max? There? Fair. Fair. This is where Safi died, is the Overlook. Doesn't make sense. I'll do my best, please. Fine, thank you. All right, so Moses is going to chat with us, and then theoretically, we're gonna tell him what happened. Alrighty, we've got. Let's see. What does Ben say here? This is Safi's mother's assistant. All I've done is stare at the ugly ceiling. There's nobody in this entire house but me. You need to get out of Vermont. We could always live somewhere else. All right. Yeah, Vin had his phone stolen earlier. We don't entirely know why. Kaladin's art department is amazing, but what they refer to as taste is an excuse to determine what art is considered low and highbrow. What if we did away and just let art be art? Hierarchy and money go hand in hand. Well, probably true. All right, Diamond says, 3 days and no word from Kaladin or the cops about Safi's death, except a rumor about Detective Alderman with a lead on who shot her. I mean, that does seem important. Unfortunately, of course, it's me that they're talking about, or it's Max. But I kind of feel like Diamond is kind of downplaying the fact that there's a lead on somebody. That does feel like a big deal. Finals may be postponed, but the Snapping Turtle is still open if anyone wants late night coffee or just to be around. Let's see. In this world, of course, if Safi died, then a lot of things have been canceled or postponed and all that. Someone once asked me why I like numbers. The reason is numbers have no emotions, makes them easier to understand. Okay, all right, I can see that, Moses. All right, let's see. Okay. So what are we gonna find here?
Moses is waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Ooh, new post from Chloe. My go-to flirt game is simple. 1, compare hand sizes. 2, hold hands. 3, hand-holding, dancing equals grinding. Okay. Yeah. Simple strategy, but effective. It's the other direction. Ah, okay. Yes, there was a tree where Safi had a mug earlier, and that mug was actually like in the tree, and I think here we go. Oh, we've got 2 mugs now. That's new.
Is this here because of me? Because I'm fucking with time again?
Maybe. You certainly seem to be, Max. All right, let's head up. See if we can find Moses.
I have to do this. I have to go back up there. At least you're normal.
Hey, Bobby's World. You'd think Max would learn her lesson by now. I mean, Max kind of got thrust into this situation in her defense. All right, let's see. What else is here? Yeah, I don't think Max wanted this for herself either.
Yesterday. Did the cops take it down on Alderman's orders?
Could be. I mean...
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Yeah, this was taped off before. New message from Yasmin. Yasmin is Safi's mother. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's see. Reached out to Detective Alderman this morning for an update. He sounded very much addled. Wait, hang on 1 second. That's just who he is. He said he spoke to you. What did he say to him? Please tell me he didn't say anything to jeopardize the case. I've only known him for like a day. Got the impression he's always on edge. You're probably right. He's a little intense. I just want answers. He's my only hope right now. Okay. Yasmin has, of course, been trying to get some answers from the cops about what happened. Oh, I'll take the snapshot.
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful.
This was where Safi's body was found, and now there's flowers that are popping up in the middle of winter in Vermont.
I have something poetic to say about this.
Well, she is a poet.
If only.
We'll grab that, save it. Okay. All right. Not seeing much else here. This was where we saved that USB drive. Now, we do have a shift point over here where we can swap into the other world.
He's not here. Yet.
First things first.
Let's give him a few minutes.
We can kind of, like,
wait on the bench.
See a little bit of what the world looks like. Briefly. Or we can actually use this to shift over here to the world where Safi is alive.
Some of that was definitely directed at me.
The years I've invested in this place are not enough people to recognize my integrity and values. Yeah. Gwen got a little bit upset with us because we wanted to see the evidence rather than just take her word for it that she was not dealing in any illegal substances. So that does happen. Amanda says, this month's native artist spotlight, Tegan Thomas Solomon. USB drives found in parking lots are really fun to plug directly into work computers. Yeah, right. Let's see. Tegan is lovely. I know we're not related just because her middle name is Thomas. Okay. We've got Loretta. Hey, Amber. I'm enjoying it. Really surprised Dr. Hunter has been asked to take a leave of absence. Something doesn't feel right. Okay. So Loretta has a podcast, a true crime podcast, and in the dead world was doing an episode on Safi and was pretty pushy with us. So we don't really like Loretta. She's been a little bit nicer to us here in the world where Safi is still alive. Can't wait to the end of finals week. Gonna curl up with paper. Here's Safi running late with grades. Promise I'll have them ready the next couple days. Okay. I'll break the spines of the holy books. I'll break the spines of the men who decide. Interesting. Okay. Notes. Hey, that's me, murderer. Max has a gun. This is Moses. Moses saw that photo of me, thinks I killed Safi Rio in the past, and I was holding the gun. Oh, I mean, he was right to be worried. I need to come clean to Moses. Yeah, he at least deserves some kind of an answer. And then of course, we have... Alderman knows about my powers. I don't know that he knows about your powers. He just knows something is up. Forced his way in here and scared the heck out of me. Maybe if I pretended I was on his team, he wouldn't have busted in here like that, but I doubt it. Interesting. Okay, anything else here before we go on? We have a Carla thing here. May my name be etched forever in the annals of Kaladin lore. Your girl has successfully pranked the unprankable Moses Murphy. Okay. All right. I don't know what you did to Moses, but we'll find out. Let's see here. Anything else here?
Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side.
Yeah, of course. This is, Moses is not going to show up here in this world, so let's head back. All right, I got to do this one. There we go. Boom. That was a cool plot twist when they revealed Max with the gun. It really was. All right, let's go wait for Moses.
You stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend.
Well, we don't know that.
What does that say about me?
We don't know we didn't, though, either.
That any version of me could do something like that? He's probably not coming.
He said he would be here. He doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would. WWE, I'm good. How are you? Mugged. Okay. All right, we've waited around for a bit. Not here. Oh, footsteps approach. Is that you, Moses? Oh, good. Okay.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth.
I can see why he's a little trepidatious around us.
Tell me why you did it.
I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Well, technically, make a fart noise with your mouth. That might disarm him a little bit. Let's see. I haven't done it yet. I mean, it's true. I got zapped out of that rewind before I pulled any trigger.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Safi's body?
That is weird.
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay. So,
Hey,
what
Risky
if
does
I
it.
told you
I'm good. How are
there's
you?
this other timeline where Safi is alive, and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
I don't know that I would believe this either.
I know that it sounds insane, but I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me poof disappear.
Oh.
Yeah. To some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world.
I think you're gonna have to show him,
Connected
Max.
to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait. You can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
I think
Maybe
he'll
a
have
start.
more questions, but
Okay. Okay, deal.
Okay. Well then.
All right. There's a chance Moses will believe me. First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline.
Hey, partner in time.
I shouldn't leave yet.
Wait, I thought I was supposed to... Oh, okay, fine. All right, well, I could... Okay, so I have to do this first then. All right. Cool.
Now to see what Moses is up to on the other... Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Okay, I will do that in a second. But first, let's see. I stepped away for a few minutes when I came back. It was no longer close to being assembled. Carla, maybe? Okay, so we are texting the Moses in the Alive World. Dreamer and DC Comics Girls. Hi, how are you? Carla pranking you again. I thought that, but even with the combined might of the science department, it would take them an hour and change. That is freaky. Moderately sure it wasn't aliens. Let's see. Well, they're not going to summa cum laude me, but I think I squeaked by econ. All right. Let's see. Reggie is one of the students that's been in Max's seminars. Don't forget they're to come roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. Got to peek at the jokes and they're lit. All right. Let's see. Loretta says, interviewed a group of Caledon students who said they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook, a flock that suddenly appeared. Anyone else experienced something similar? Now, Max saw an owl at the Overlook just before Safi died. So the owl is somehow connected to this, but we don't entirely know how. All right. So let's hop back over here. He's talking about the telescope parts being disassembled. Yeah. Did I play any other Life is Strange games? Yeah, Dreamer, we've actually streamed all of them leading up to this one. Hey,
Max?
Hey, Moses.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
I understand how that would be a little
Okay.
shocking for Moses.
Let's try it again.
All right.
Ready when you are.
Okay. So pop on over to the living world. And then we'll pulse
Okay.
so we can briefly
Let's try
see
this again.
what's going on here in the world where Safi died. Machine Angel Psychic Storm. Maps? Machine Angel Psychic Storm? Okay. Was there anything new on here? Oh, there is. Okay. I've heard about some weird reports of performance art at the Observatory Overlook. Can't take credit for it. I applaud my fellow Abraxans. This is the society of pranks that Vin leads. Moses, I know there's a rational explanation for most
Shit.
phenomenon, but I gotta say whatever my
Sorry,
telescope devising I
Moses.
can think of. Ah, yes. Moses is the first person I've shown my powers to in years. I can't describe what I'm feeling. Is this relief? Well, you know, you get to finally share this information with somebody. All right.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Yeah, it's definitely maps something or other. Machine Angel Psychic Storm, as I think it was.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did.
See? Doesn't prove I'm not a killer, but at least means I'm not crazy.
I mean,
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
Yeah?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
I mean, she's happy enough.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
What's that?
The bottle cap? How did you?
Safi slipped it back to me that night.
Yeah.
Found it in my equipment.
They have a game where you hide a bottle cap on
You
somebody.
give
They
that
have to
to
do
her,
whatever
tell
you
her.
ask.
Tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
Okay. All right, I'll do it.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
A little more open to hearing
If
about
I
this
had
now.
a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Let's see. I couldn't fix anything. Not true that it couldn't fix anything, it just couldn't fix it optimal. You know, there was always some kind of consequence, but it could fix some problems. So I'd say it never worked out how I'd hoped is probably more accurate.
I know it sounds like it must have been amazing. But Moses, the things I caused to happen, just having a power doesn't necessarily give you mastery over it.
True.
One of many lessons gleaned from X-Men comics.
Nah,
Point is, I
he's not wrong.
stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night. With a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
Well, turns
This
out
morning I
she
tried
can.
Rewinding into that photo, it felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Safi mentioned Maya, and oh god, the storm.
Ah, yes. So in the first game, Max's powers created a storm that ultimately wiped out Arcadia Bay, and now there's a storm.
There's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Safi.
Well, we don't know that.
This one.
You were standing in front of her with a
And
gun,
there's a
so
timeline where I didn't.
it's an easy link to make, but we don't know for sure that's what
like-
happened.
Intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Wait a minute, is the game going to put us in the same spot as the old ending?
Moses, I've been here
Sacrifice
before.
Safi or sacrifice the
When I
town?
could
Hey, Armando.
rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
Okay, so we're setting up a retelling of the first ending. Interesting. Ooh, what is this? Who are you? Alderman, but he's in the living room.
Okay. First look at the crime
Not.
scene
No, he can't be because
is
Safi's.
inconclusive.
If they're at her crime scene, then
Some
Safi's
further
definitely dead.
insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp.
What are you basing that on?
I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday.
Yeah.
An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad.
So we're able to see in the
Time
past.
isn't supposed to act this way.
Your jaw hurts.
Appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
Oh.
I fucking knew it.
All you know is that we're here together. You already knew we knew each other.
Turning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit.
It is weird they met up here.
How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you Get under my skin.
What do you want, or you're not making sense? Okay, so clearly he believes we're up to something. I don't think he has any evidence to prove it, so I don't think he can actually... Yeah, but why the gun? Well, I mean, if he thinks we're murderers, I get it. But I don't think he has anything to base that on. Let's see, what do you want?
What do you want from us?
I thought I wanted some evidence. Close this fucking case and celebrate with a nice cigar. And then I got my evidence. That little photo of you with the gun. And you know
just
what I
finished the walkthrough.
realized?
This is 100. Okay, we'll end after episode 3 then.
Not a fucking soul would believe me.
Yeah, you have no evidence.
You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Coffey.
Again, what do you think I did?
And I'm here to collect.
Does he see himself? Now we know, yeah, the ability to see, to like, at least see other versions of you is not limited to Max this time. Okay. It seems to be the place. So something is up with the Overlook itself. Did Reggie experience this too? Yes, he did. But Reggie saw a different version of himself as well. Oh, okay. Now, Max has only ever existed in one world at a time. We've never seen this happen.
Help! Max, watch out!
Oh, yeah, thanks, Mark. Ooh, okay. Save yourself or help Alderman. Well, I mean, Max has the powers to, you know, at least seems to have more control over this than Alderman does. So I don't know that Max is necessarily in a whole lot of danger here. We'll help Alderman. Yes. Especially since having Alderman on our side would be pretty helpful right now.
Max, you have to let go!
Nope. Okay, or Moses is just going to take that choice away from us. Well, that's one way to solve the Alderman problem.
Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have.
We don't know what happened to him, though.
This place ate a man.
One way to put it.
Moses, your hair.
Oh, that's new.
I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Couldn't you use the picture to go back and tell Safi not to go to the Overlook?
When you rewound?
Right.
And that'd be one solution.
What do you think Maya has
We
to
have
do
that
with all
selfie
this?
of the three of us. Max could use that to go back in time and be like, Safi, don't go to the Overlook.
Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
It's true. She was.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
Okay, so Gwen might know something. Yeah, we know that Gwen has some kind of problem with Safi, but again, we don't entirely know why.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right. Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Sophie's book deal.
Good question. All right, let's see. Hey, Max, I know it's been an eventful morning. I'm still parsing it all. I had a quick question. Are you able to get my text when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grab the extent of what you can do from a physics point of view. Yeah, you can't. I'll be in touch a little later when I made some inroads into what happened earlier. Okay, all right. He's a scientist, of course. He wants to try to figure out what the heck happened.
Cool.
I'm a border collie sun,
I'm a
cinnamon oak
tired
latte moon,
sun,
slip and slide
Sleepy
rising.
moon, and exhausted rising.
Amanda is the bartender at the Snapping Turtle, and we're supposed to be going on a date with her at some point. Safi's first public reading was at the Book Expo, and she had us all eating out of the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous it didn't show, never did. When she was full of espressos, having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way. Okay. And Yasmin says, just because I'm the president of Caledon doesn't mean I owe anyone, especially members of my own Caledon community, private information about my daughter. I will not say this again. Interesting. Oh, really? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to upset you by asking questions. Okay, so you went to Yasmin. Oh, the just asking questions girl is locked up. Interesting. All right, and then what else is here? I was personalizing for the Book Expo. A fan asked me to address his to Simeon. I said, like the author, and looked up, lo and behold. All right, what else is here? Santa hat. It's early December,
My
I believe.
younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
I mean, are we going to take the photo? As long as we are. All right, fine.
I could probably...
December 7th. Okay, good to know. Broken table.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
Yeah. Okay, so somebody sat on that table and broke it. All right. Ooh. Cartson says what?
I, for one, kind of like the paper straws.
Nobody likes paper straws. Yeah, no, I hate paper straws. We heard you. We continue to hear you, unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot. We can't replace them with your preferred delivery method of plastic. Okay, well. That's too darn bad. All right, we can shift as well. On the cafe table, huh? What's over on the cafe table? Oh, there's something. CD display.
Lo-fi ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic.
Classic indeed. Oh, we got a Polaroid. At least the Kraken.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
Ooh.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you've got a plan.
Yes, Diamond's a
Still
filmmaker.
very ambitious. Go big or go home, right?
I guess so. All right, let's go talk to Gwen.
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses. Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her.
See what Gwen can tell me. Stack of finals.
It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams.
Black Rose.
A black rose? Pretty morose.
Yeah, seriously. There's the plants. We watered that earlier.
It's alive! More music I'm not cool enough to know.
Yeah, I don't know it either, Max, so at least you got that. Ooh, you can get a snapshot of the record
school.
player.
Nice.
Yeah, we can post it. Why not? Gwen being a vinyl girly seems incredibly on the nose. Yeah, she strikes me as the type. For Safi now, Alderman, people are dying because of me again. Again, we don't know that Alderman's dead. Moses thinks we can figure this out. Thank God for him. Okay. We have a note. What's the note say?
One of Safi's former students, I guess.
Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Safi were close. You don't know me, and there's no reason you would. I think it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to say. Before her death, Safi was helping me. I know as a member of the LGBT community yourself. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we just see the top here. Yeah, let's talk to her.
Is that Sophie's book?
Oh.
Hey, Gwen.
Max, hey! To what do I owe the pleasure?
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Now, she'd only know this if she went and read Gwen's emails.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
Look, I don't know what I'm at liberty to tell you, but I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
Why do this? How'd you convince the publisher? Well, I want to ask both. Let's ask about the publisher first.
So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book.
And was there?
Which was true.
Okay.
It would have harmed a lot of people. Sophie included.
Okay. What was so incendiary?
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
Fair question.
Forgive me for dancing around things. I wish I could be straight with you, really.
You can be. You're choosing not to.
How much did Sophie tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up
Nothing.
Maya? Time to pay attention.
I mean, we mentioned it her briefly.
Not a lot. I know they were friends.
Understatement of the year.
Oh. Okay.
The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining.
Nah.
You never saw one without the other. And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
Okay.
And that's
We knew
what
she was
Sophie
dead. We
wrote
didn't know
about in
why.
her book?
Maya's death. and
Vin
everything
mentioned, yep.
around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again.
Well, but that's no reason to cancel a book.
I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya.
Yeah.
I'll have to be tactful.
Yeah, Yasmin's not big on sharing information. Okay, but yeah, why?
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
And then you killed it.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah, you got the deal and killed it. What happened?
Let me get this straight. You helped Safi get the deal, and then you killed it?
You
If
didn't
it
wanna
had
put
to
them
be
through
done, it
talking
made
about
sense
it again?
for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
Still not totally sure why it had to be done, but alright.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it, why?
Can I read it?
Someone ought to.
All the daughters we don't talk about.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like... I don't know.
Now we know it's a poetry
Hit
anthology.
by a tidal wave.
Beneath my feet, she still lies in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean, our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean, my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page, she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghosts remain whole. Floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look, the one that says, unstitch the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down. The one that says, take him for everything he's got and then some. Interesting. Yeah, I still don't...
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
That's true. Yasmin might be able to shed some light on that. Let's see. Let's do... Before we do that... So let's go back and see. Okay, now in this world... Of course, Gwen got suspended.
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Oh. Dr. Hunter, this morning I attempted to call student resources asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been canceled. I was told in no uncertain terms it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Ray as the custodian, and he told me he'd witnessed you being removed by security and that you'd been suspended under suspicion of selling rugs to students. I won't insult you by asking you if you're guilty. I just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if on some off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Okay. Dr. Hunter, you rock. Apologies for the stationery. It was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for all of us when I say this is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're going to fight this one. We'll go to the paper if we have to. The Caledon Lit Department. You will be avenged. I'm guessing that's the Abraxas Society thing there. All right, let's see. Real quick. Notes. This is what we know about that. Gwen was involved in canceling Safi's book deal. So it was Gwen who directly set things in motion. Let's see. Canceled it because it had incendiary content about Safi's friend Maya, a former Caledon student. Interesting. Oh, TikTok wants me to prove I'm a human. One second. I'm a person. Cool. There we go. All right. Let's see. Moses said Dr. Gwen Hunter would know more about the Maya situation. Gwen confirmed that Maya was super close with Safi. She took her own life. There's more to the story. Okay. Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog. Interesting. Okay. Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. And I don't like that the new entries I have to go all the way across. It should really be in reverse. Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen. Neither one of us did. He let in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Who knows what might have happened if Moses hadn't stepped in. With you, we're bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is all right. Please let him be all right. Okay, let's see. Hey, Max, trying out this new number someone gave me. Also, good morning. I get it. Mornings are for suckers. You don't have to say it back. I'm stoked about our date. Cool, guess you're busy. Hit me up when you can. Sorry if I was a little harder on you. Don't be a stranger. Who is this? Okay. Oh, this is... We saw that before. All right. Anything else here?
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
You've got the stack of finals.
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
We get these handed off to a TA. Yeah, well, someone's going to have to grade it.
So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now.
Probably so. Okay, interesting. All right, so we'll have to... Yeah, the door's locked. So I'll have to swap back out here and then go to the other shift point.
It behind you, Max?
Okay, we want to talk to Yasmin in the living world. Understandably, Yasmin is kind of a bit, you know, she's grieving right now, so probably doesn't want to talk about Maya at the moment in this world. There she is.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
All right, before we do that, I think you're saying there's something over by the mailing office. Let's go see. Ooh, what is this? Mask card.
The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium. I like that about Caledon. Oh, wow. These are, extremely creepy. Sorry.
Caledon top 10.
School's success means a lot to Yasmin.
I suppose it would, considering she's the dean and all that. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, I can't.
Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon. Before Sophie died.
Well, then it sounds like she'll be okay being out here. All right, let's see real quick. Anything further? Rock band flyer.
Wait.
Donner and Blitzen
Donner
means thunder and
Blitzen
lightning.
means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
Yeah, who knew indeed. Okay, anything else here? No. Not anything in the office. Doesn't seem so. No, nothing here. All right, well. Got a holiday.
I
board,
wonder
though.
who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe. Probably not Sophie.
Oh, looks like somebody's crossed out the swear words here.
I hardly know any of the faculty here.
Well, you can fix that.
So that's Lucas's son? Oh, this picture is too cute.
Very cute. All right, let's see. Notice.
Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen. Jeez,
Pat.
Callahan. Is that necessary?
Well, I guess that would be why we couldn't go in there. All right, I'll look in here real quick, and then we'll move on. Oh, what do we got here? Grade book.
Dang, Sophie must be a grading machine.
Oh, this is Sophie's office. Interesting. Okay. I don't think we... Nothing's jumping out at me as somebody that we know. Nope.
And then she didn't.
Remember to lock the door when you finish grading. Well, she didn't. All right, let's go talk to Yasmin. All right, what's your deal, Yasmin?
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still,
I suppose you
be
did.
careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard.
Probably a good idea. You get another nosebleed.
I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Okay, well, you're in a good mood.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country.
Oh, that's
The
good
coffee
news for
is
you.
just so-so.
Okay, so you weren't rated based on the coffee. All right. Have you seen Sophie today?
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Okay, will Gwen be fired or Sophie lost her book deal? Start with will Gwen be
I heard
fired?
about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
I mean, if
that depends on the
the
findings
accusations
of the
were
committee.
true,
It's out of my hands now.
that would be one thing. And Sophie lost her book deal.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Now, we don't know if that was the call Sophie got in
Sophia.
episode 1 or if it was something else.
I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Yeah, probably pretty broken up about it. Okay, let's talk about Maya.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Now that we've beaten around the bush for long enough.
Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Oh, really?
Did Yasmin just lie to me?
Somebody's lying.
Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
I mean, what would I do? Okay. Call her out or go along with it. So as of right now, we don't have any proof. So this is when we do LA Noire, which is gonna be our next game. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun for figuring this stuff out. So call her out. We don't have any proof. So if she says, "Well, you don't know that," then I don't know what we could follow up with. We could go along with it, and then if we can prove later on that that's not true, then she might be more inclined to open up to us, right? So let's go along with it.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
Okay, there's a rumor about Maya. I've heard conflicting opinions. Let's go with there's a rumor about Maya.
There's this rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Oh!
Enough ancient
Hey, Anna Lily.
history. I have a favor to ask.
Welcome.
Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
Keep an eye on her for you. When you say did. Yeah, I was confused for a moment there too, Emily. I gotta update that sound. How's your day going? That's good. Anna Lily, how's yours going? Yeah, I was like, what the? Why was that such a big dramatic reveal? I don't
Are
understand.
you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you,
We are good friends.
and I trust
Glad to
you.
hear that. Good.
Yeah,
Your day's amazing.
Sure.
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
Why are you hating on the snapping turtle? It's got atmosphere.
That was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement?
Vin's statement.
Maybe
Where
I
am I
better
from? I'm
talk
from
to Vin
California.
myself.
Anna Lily, where are you from? Yeah, okay, so Vin's statement. Hey Moses, sorry to bug, but had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Ask Moses about it. You're from Houston, Texas. Oh, cool. I like Houston. I used to get sent there for work a lot. Didn't see it since the last time. Didn't see it at the Times. That wasn't at Cowden yet. Safi shared it with me once. Hold on. Maya is an incredibly talented writer, but also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? Okay. So, all right, so Vin thought that Maya had mental health problems. Okay. You were born and raised in California, now in PA. Cool, we're in California, Bobby's World. I'm in San Francisco. Favorite hobby? Oh, I mean, probably video games, Anna
Probably
Lily.
in the admin building.
What's yours? New message from Lucas. Max, if you're available, I've acquired an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. Okay. Let's see. Sounds like I'm declining either way. Yeah, calm down, Lucas. I don't want to date you either.
Lucas must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Yeah, so we could have told Safi about the fact that Lucas was going to file a restraining order against her, and we decided not to. You grew up in Tulare, born in Paramount, if you've heard of either. I think I have heard of... I've heard of Paramount. I haven't heard of Tulare. All right, let's see it. Ooh, hey, Amanda.
Hey, sport? We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
So we are, of course, going to have a date with Amanda at some point. Really? Sport? Unforgivable.
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi, Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
what are you doing here?
I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
I mean, she is my boss, so... About Maya Okada. Yeah, now the question is, do I want to involve Amanda in this? She may or may not know Maya. It might be useful if I bring her up. If just work stuff would then prevent Amanda from getting excited. I'm gonna... You know what? I think I can trust Amanda. So I kind of want to bring her in. Let's do that.
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh no, Bobby's we're trying to date her.
Oh. Why?
Okay, so you definitely know who she is.
Kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
This guy's always falling for you,
Oh,
isn't
no,
it?
thank you, Anna Lily.
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda.
Okay, so it wasn't a pleasant memory for you. That's interesting.
He's probably in the admin building.
Oh, it's Loretta.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Yeah.
Hey, Loretta.
Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield.
Dialogue is almost the same. Okay.
How are you?
Let's see. Working on your podcast. Now, this version of Loretta did not confront us.
Yeah.
So we know not to trust her,
I'm
but
researching this really fascinating.
we have no reason
story
to in
West
this world
Germany in the late
to not
80s.
trust her.
See, there was this hospital. You'll have to tune in if you want to hear the rest.
Okay, you don't want to
I'll be
show
sure.
all your cards right away. I get that.
Anyway, catch you later, Loretta.
Okay. Let's go talk to Vin. So Vin works in the admin building, of course. Let's see. Okay. Hey, what? Before we do that, give me 1 second. I will be right back. This boss sucks, and here's why. Meet Shadow Okumura. He's the boss of the 5th dungeon in Persona 5. In the real world, he's an elitist billionaire who gleefully works his employees to death while dreaming of going to space, because we can't get enough of those. But in the game's cognitive world, Okumura is an 8-phase boss who sends in waves of his employees to stop you and orders them to concentrate all their attacks on just one party member. Each set of employees are weak to only 2 of the 8 element types and resist everything else, including your physical attacks. If you know their weakness, the first 2 waves go down easy. But it's the 3rd or 4th wave where you realize if you don't take all the employees down in just 2 rounds, one self-destructs and damages everyone, and the others are immediately replaced with new ones at full health. So you just lost all of your progress for that wave. Oh, and Okumura gets 3 moves for every turn and buffs defense for one of the 4 employees, making it so much harder to take down if you don't spend a turn of yours nullifying its defense bonus. So you have to discover which element each set is weak to and pound on those, swapping out characters with those affinities as you go. Sure hope you spent time with Hifumi, because otherwise you can't change your party members to chain as many baton passes as possible per turn. But if they're all weakened, can't you all out attack like in every other fight in the game? No, because Okumura is technically part of the fight even if he's sitting in the back on his space throne. So the game arbitrarily takes this helpful tactic away from you. And you can't cast magic forever. Your spirit points are draining fast from all the elemental attacks and healing, so unless you've been stocking up on consumables, you might blow through all your spirit points as the waves get tougher. All right. Especially if you let one wave escape and be replaced. Back to it. Okay, so let's see. What else is here in the admin building before we press on? Nothing in the copy room. Let's see. We can shift over to the world where Safi is dead. We'll probably have to do that at some point. This is the library. Bobby's World, we're on chapter 3. We'll be doing chapter 3 today.
Nothing ever seems to bother you, Gretch. You must have a heart of stone.
Nah.
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right.
As always.
Okay, anything else in here?
Why is Vin a secretary?
Legends
Keep
book.
up my shenanigans, and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Oh yeah, some of the students are obsessed with cryptids. They keep coming up a lot.
Saying there's anything.
Mothman.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Oh man. Weirdly, Rule 34. You got stuck in a part for an hour and you were frustrated. Oh, jeez.
Loved you. Isn't that
Which part was that, or have I not gotten to it yet?
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library.
Huh.
This is such bullshit.
They're trying to sort of erase any evidence that she was here. That's interesting. It's coming. Okay, got it. All right, yeah, let's talk to Vin. See what's up. Wait, hang on. What's this over here? Oh, President's... Whoa!
Caledon's Gorilla Girl strikes again. Keep fighting the good fight, kid.
Actually, that's a pretty nice little stash she's got there. All right, let's talk to Vin. What's your deal?
Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I know. You just lied to me.
Unless you're here for me. In which case...
Sorry to disappoint.
I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
Okay, let's see. How long have you worked here?
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festivals wept because they couldn't have me. But Kahuna needed me right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when Maya Okada went here.
Oh, that was a smooth way to just slip that right in.
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna's schedule.
No casual chats about Maya.
Kahuna is his nickname for Yasmin. Okay, speak to Dead World Diamond in the admin building. Okay, well, let's see. We can
I
do
don't
that.
know this Vin as well, but let's see what I can do.
Okay. All right, let's go see if we can find Diamond. All right, then. Anything different? Now, of course, Gwen is not being suspended in this version.
It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus.
He's a guard,
Is he
Max. That is his job.
Looking at classes?
Let's see
I
what
wanted
else we
to
got.
talk to you about a
Hot Dog Man.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
Oh no. Oh. Okay. Diamond's notebook. We'll come back to that in a second. Let me just see if there's anything else here. More Hot Dog Man. Not sure why. Oh.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up. Can
Diamond wants to lead the Abraxas Society.
I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which...
But you couldn't find them in the corner.
What's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
Sure is.
Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt...
Oh, I just ran into them, Bobby's World.
I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Oh, okay. Vin's covering something for Yasmin. Vin said Maya had mental health problems. Okay. We'll go with the mental health problems.
Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Well, that's pretty accurate. Go forth and conquer. Don't go too hard on him. Say don't go too hard on him.
Just try not to go too hard on him, okay?
Yeah, he sounds like
he's not in the greatest place.
He's feeling a little boxed in,
Relax.
clearly.
I'm not Loretta.
Well, let's see what you are
Can
then.
you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
This Vin's
Right.
not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips.
Maybe so.
If I'm going to listen, I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
We saw the Legends book as well.
Keep up my shenanigans and I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
And we also saw Diamond's stuff was over here.
A hit. A very palpable hit.
I wonder if that's where Diamond keeps all her dirt on Vin.
Let's see.
Whoa, Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I
Oh,
wonder why she never went through with it.
excellent question. I'm not entirely sure either.
That was not dirt on Vin.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Okay, let's see what this says. Dear Moses, don't laugh, all right? I know what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine. But this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health in a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is in all of its messy glory. I have feelings for you. There, I said it. Okay, all right. Now, we don't know anything about Moses' romantic life. We don't even know if he's straight, really, but I guess Diamond confessed her feelings. All right. So here it is in all its messy glory. I have feelings for you. There, I said it. I knew it was falling for you on our first trip to Everett when you helped me find Orion, 3 bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture. Your words so warm on my neck. I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I'd want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day, but I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere, even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to. Even though you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex, but I really never really understood what it was like to actually want that with someone until I met you. I don't know if I ever will again. Or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Am I really supposed to just give up, be alone forever? Yours always, Diamond. Okay.
So, how's the depression?
Okay.
I'm not depressed.
All right, let's see. So. Oh, wait. Check out Vin's desk before I shit. All right, hang on. Do that real quick. All right, what's going on with Vin's desk? There he is. Monthly planner.
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
Okay, yeah, gotta... She's, of course, gonna be making arrangements for funerals and such. Hedgehog.
Vin likes hedgehogs, huh?
Hmm.
I can see the resemblance.
You love the animation for switching worlds? Yeah, it's good.
Soft underbelly.
We get a
Say
photo of the
cheese,
hedgehog.
little guy.
I love that Vin just has no idea any of this is going on as I'm, like, photographing his stuff. All right, we'll come back. Let's
How
see.
nice of you to finally return my phone calls, Desmond.
Oh. We don't know who...
Emails. Sophie was our only child.
Oh, this is Sophie's father.
I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Oh, it's a resume. Okay, fair enough. Nosy Mac's always coming through. She really does. Can I look at Vin's emails? Vin's computer?
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh?
Oh.
Break a leg, Vin.
Okay, casting calls. Okay, so this is all open calls for actors and such. Okay, cool. And we got a Polaroid. Sebastian the Hedgehog.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
What do you think we'd find if you Googled Vin the Hedgehog? I don't know. Find out.
It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Huh.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
Okay, do we hear anything else from that? No, we don't. All right. Let's go pop back over to the living world and then listen in on Diamond and Vet. Cool. All right, so now that we're here, I presume she confronted him here? Ha.
Can't you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya.
Not denying it.
I told people she had mental health issues. But that wasn't the whole story, was it?
Clearly not.
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
All right, fine. You want to know what happened?
I do. What you got?
After Maria died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, she'd give me the job as her assistant.
Oh. Whoa.
You had to say about Maya.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? We met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and we clicked.
And you said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're gonna give it.
I did.
I grew up without any money, okay? Most kids at Caledon don't get what that's like.
Okay. So you can get this job.
Okay, I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So
Well, not with that attitude, Vin.
Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do. And I've regretted it ever since.
That's... I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
Yeah, I don't think you would bring it up in the debate.
I'm dropping out of the race.
Oh.
You're gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
Really? Okay.
It doesn't feel very good in the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield.
Yeah, we heard about that
which
too in the prior
conveniently
episode.
made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Maybe. Should I follow? Okay, that one's going back. Cool. Let's see. What did I miss over here? Okay, speak to Diamond again. I can do that. There are at least 2 Kevin the Hedgehogs, really. Don't know why the entire sequence is extremely frustrating, getting lots of complaints online, YouTube, Reddit. Oh, interesting. This whole section feels... I mean, as long as you understand a bit about how the powers work. Queen Claire, you're hungover from last night drinking a bottle of rose red wine. Well, that'll do it. A whole bottle. Oof. Hope you had fun. All right, let's talk to Diamond.
It's cool, Diamond. You don't have to pretend to be interested in some grad student's decade-old thesis.
I talked to him. Did you know?
No, what?
Why Vin lied in that statement.
No.
He was like... hurt. But he did step down, so... all hail President Diamond, I guess.
You don't seem too happy about it. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You struggled with her powers for a while. Maybe it could be that.
Without thinking through.
Yeah, you really kind of have to understand how that works in order for that sequence
I
to
wasn't
make
trying
sense,
to stop
you.
you.
First act as president of Abraxas?
Breaking the news to the Vinians, I guess.
Minions, that's cute.
Ugh. There's gonna be tears.
Well, that's a big thing everyone's going to have to
See you
get used
around,
to.
Max.
You're back in the blood donation jar. You donate a lot of blood. Gave to your friends online. That's a good hobby to have. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so I could potentially use this against Vin. Where did he go? Well, let's see. Okay, so talk to Vin in the admin building. Okay, so talk to Living World Vin about Maya.
How
Okay.
can his mother know what happened to her son? They sent him.
Okay, so that article about Mama Alderman, it gets wild, so bear with me. 40 plus years ago, she was admitted to Lakeport County days before her due date with what seemed like complications of the pregnancy. Only despite what she claimed, not only was there no baby, there never was one. She and her late husband, she said, had planned to name their baby boy after his father, Vincent. It's like there's hints of who Alderman was or should have been, but only hints. Interesting. What the hell? You donate plasma every Thursday morning. Oh, cool, Bobby's World. I didn't know that.
And I thought my powers were a burden before.
So the guy we saw earlier today shouldn't have been there at all. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Ironic detachment.
Oh, shit. Do I have to go to Abraxas meetings now?
Salutations, Max.
This is why I never did extracurriculars.
Yes, we've been solving a puzzle box, and it looks like we are now officially admitted to the Abraxas Society. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Gwen says, I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who are highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that other than I should have done more. The other student was Maya. She was in your intro class. Yep, okay. And Loretta, dropping a new episode of Get a Clue. In 2 days, it digs deeper into the Safi case and explores the death of Maya Okada. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. Sorry for your loss. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. The stories deserve more attention. Interesting. Okay. And then notes. Amanda said Amanda was on campus today and it was weird. Amanda said she came to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. Yeah. And really, really didn't like that you brought up Maya. Diamond noticed Vin reacts whenever Maya is mentioned. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya and returned to his job, but there's more for this. Yeah, probably. The statement Vin put out after Maya's death blamed her mental health struggles that would have pissed Safi off. Hey, thanks for the 4K likes on TikTok. Let's see. All right. Vin didn't know his own phone passcode. Vin and Safi were hooking up. Safi and Maya Okada were close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog, and that Yasmin would have more info. According to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed Maya's death was due to mental health issues, so while the secrecy, Vin issued the statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position. Okay. Okay, interesting. And then we have Yasmin. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death that was worth enough to her to land him a job. So what was he covering for? Excellent question. All right, so we need to find... Talk to Vin in the admin building. Okay, let's talk to Vin while we're here. Let's see if maybe we can get him to talk.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Let's see what he
Didn't
says.
your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a
I suppose
reason.
it is a hot way to start the conversation, isn't it?
Please, enlighten me.
Figure I'm trying to help someone would probably go over better. Let's say that.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
I suppose that's true. Unless, of course, we went back in time.
Go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
There's a picture of Safi and Maya somewhere. Maybe
You
we can
said
jump
in
back
your
there.
statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class.
Oh.
He has Maya's blood on his hands.
Oh.
You're not saying Lucas
killed her? Not literally, but
figuratively?
The man
Hey, Trinks, I'm enjoying it.
every misfortune that befalls him.
Huh. Good to know.
Like, for example, if Sophie suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
Do you?
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
I mean, oh, sorry about that, Bobby's World. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, we know you and Sophie were together. Lucas filed a restraining order. We don't know if he would know about that. Gwen was framed. Let's go with you and Sophie were together.
You and Sophie had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Sophie.
I mean, I saw a photograph of
I
you two.
saw a photo on your phone.
There you go.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
All right. So was the
Fair
cow
observation.
still you or not?
Yes.
Oh. Why?
Why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Sophie before. She's like a force of nature.
And so what were you hoping to
Her
accomplish?
book got squashed. I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
Which is why you used Lucas's skull.
What? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield.
Yes?
Whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we know nothing about this so far. But I think we're about to.
Max, don't need to knock. My door's always open.
Let's see if that's still the case
Come on
after
in.
this.
I want to show you something.
Okay. What else we got here? Real quick.
Aw, cute.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
Stained rug.
Looks like someone had a party foul.
Mayhaps.
Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied. Ah, are you familiar with Araucaria forests? They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful, though.
Well, next time the wanderlust hits you.
Anything else? We've signed soccer ball.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really.
Yeah, Max doesn't strike me as a fan. All right, let's see. Is there anything further? We have the stained rug. We already saw that. There's a door. We don't want to leave. We're already here. All right, let's chat with him.
What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
Take a look at what? Restraining order. Okay.
Holy shit. He actually did it. Did I make the right choice? Should I have told Sophie about this?
Okay, so this is saying that, yeah, Sophie has to stay away from Lucas. Good to know. We have an email that says...
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
Oh, someone's gonna make a movie out of Lucas's book.
This is actually a really cool shot.
It is kind of good.
Robbie's doing okay.
Robbie's Lucas's son. Fancy pen.
A pen so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it.
And coffee cups. You
Looks
are a bit
like
of an addict.
Lucas has been having some late nights.
All right, I think we got to everything.
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Sophie's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
Okay, well, you're welcome.
No problem. I hope whatever's going on between you and Safi can be fixed. Hopefully, without that.
I'm afraid that ship has sailed.
Certainly seems like you wouldn't be at that point if that was still an option.
But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office.
No, it sure isn't.
How can I help you, Max?
Let's see. We can talk about the movie
I don't
deal.
mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly.
It's probably a little premature to be talking about it.
Krampus.
Krampus?
Ah.
Probably. I have a call with my agent later. I'll get the details then.
Okay, how's Robbie?
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
Okay. Let's see. I got
Why
invited
aren't
to the
you at
book
that
expo.
Burlington book event.
Oh, is he supposed to be there now?
Expo?
Oh, there we go.
I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
Hey, Pia. Good to see you. Hi. How's your day? Let's talk about Maya.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
Thanks for coming over. Compelled ship? Yes, this is the new Life is Strange. I'm enjoying it. Okay, you must know why.
Surely you know why I'm asking. Better than anyone else.
Assuming Vin told us the truth, which is a big assumption.
I'm afraid I don't, actually.
Your day was good? Good. Mine too, so far.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
You didn't like that I asked about Maya. Good to know. Find information about Maya, and I didn't see any. Does that mean I need to go into your office
Well,
in the
that
dead
was
world?
a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Well, there is a shift point. Where is it? It is over here, I think. Tucked away in this corner so nobody can see me. Let's see if this world where Safi's dead might have some more answers. Can I?
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
So am I. None of my attempts to reach out have yielded results. You?
Nope. She's still not
I
answering
don't know who
any of
Kim
my
is.
calls.
Okay, is this?
I think she's
That's
blocking
Gwen's door.
I saw her in the North Quad.
Lucas's office. What do we have on the note? Says.
No, Lucas. Sounds like a great time to take a look around inside.
Of course, because there's no restraining order in this world. So he went to the expo. You like Gwen? I like her too, Pia. She's a good character.
Alright, let's see what I can find about Maya.
Crosstalk about Reggie. Okay, so Reggie says, keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good luck. Have fun being traumatized for the rest of your life. This looks awesome. Does Max have new powers? She does. If you haven't played it, it would kind of be a spoiler for me to totally explain it. You're probably going to see it in here. Do you care about plot spoilers or not? I would keep it light, but I could tell you what it is. She has a different power than she did in the first game. But if you want to go in without that information, then I'd understand that. I don't want to ruin it for you. Let's see. Seems like more and more like Safi and Maya's deaths are linked together. But how? Vin says it. Lucas has her blood on his hands. Okay, let's see. Get a mug.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
Advanced reader copy.
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Spill the beans. Okay, so Max has a new best friend. Her name is Safi. And at the end of the first episode, Safi was killed. She was shot. Max's power is that she is now able to kind of jump between two different timelines. One, this world where Safi died, and another where Safi didn't die. That's the only real difference between the two worlds. But of course, Safi being alive has knock-on effects for all the other characters, right? So we can we're kind of trying to piece together, okay, can we figure out who killed Safi in that world? By going into the world where she's still alive and seeing if we can understand more about what might have led someone to do this. So that's what the story's about, at least so far. I'm on episode 3 right now, so there's still definitely more that we're discovering. But that's a bit of what it looks like right now. Okay, golden moment. Jorge Martinez, Mr. Colmenero. It's been years. You probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do me the honor of being the first to read this. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad. I want to get your thoughts. Okay. Good for Jorge.
Roses. What if we sent her roses?
Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet?
All of Max's powers from both games are better than Alex Chen's powers. Random. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want Alex's powers. That sounds like a pain.
These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
Well, I mean, yeah, she'd be dead. Okay. Bottom drawer is just from a while ago.
That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Okay. A wrinkled note that says...
Oh. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
Can't believe Lucas Colmenero wants to be my mentor. Going to bring up what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little stuck on where to go next. Maybe you can help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Thanks, M.O. Again, could be Maya Okada, could not. Granted, Max has a bad history when it comes to faculty mentors. So I could see how this might be bringing up some old memories.
I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people.
Ready to tell you that the Kaladin Book Club is going to be reading Wilder Beast and These for the month of March. Okay, all right. Blue folder.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
Guess so. Okay, so Vince, Safi, and Maya were all freshmen together. Green folder.
Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
So many professors do that. It's really annoying. Let's see. Okay. I guess you have to read Wilder. Creative writing for the Perspective Fictionalist by Lucas Colmenero. Principal Wells was a monster. He sure was, Bobby's World. Weirds out every time you hear the name Alex Chen because you knew somebody with that name in junior high. Oh, yeah, that would be weird.
Whoa.
It is kind of a generic
Lucas
name.
And Maya meeting so much. This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many.
Yeah, I was going to say, that feels a little bit familiar. They chased you with a knife. Oh, good lord. Well, glad they didn't catch you. At least I hope.
Maybe he reads it for the articles.
Okay, anything? And we have a flyer.
Yasmin did one of these?
Krampus roast with guest of honor Yasmin Fayad. Oh, okay. Yasmin was a roast host. I've had roast 2 or 3 times now. It's pretty fun. Kind of funny to see what people will come up with. We got some stuff on the bookshelf. Okay, what's up here? A golden typewriter. What the hell is
The
this?
Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
Pretty unwieldy trophy. Then, like 2 decades later, they met a friend through Tinder and told them that story. Oh, wow.
Pretentious.
What did the friend say?
shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kind of like Lucas.
Hey! I wonder what the Texas flag is doing there. Maybe he's from there, I guess. Does it say? I can't look at it. And we got a Polaroid. Lucas is... Oh! So, in the other world, somebody trashed Lucas's office.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
Interesting.
First Gwen's slashed tires. Now Lucas.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
What's going on in this timeline?
Good question.
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Oh, no. He needs the good stuff. He needs the rocket fuel. I think I gave him the devil
Poor
stuff
devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
there. Still got the
World's
mug.
okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
What is in the desk drawer? Should have hired David Madsen. Yeah, right? I think I'm in love with the slug.
Read. I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Okay. We've got... What else is here? Family photo.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
What a strange place to find a key. Must be significant.
Must be. Moses just texted me, too. Let's see. What's that say? Okay, shouldn't have been there at all. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Okay. Huh. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all, but the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular threat alone and the latter one out. You know what? I can't say I blame him. All right, that's probably smart. It's the best course of action. Thank you for everything. It's science. Just had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this. So do I.
How the hell do Moses and I remember him?
Well, I mean, it's the same person in the other world, right? So you and Moses would remember him. At least that version of Moses. Huh. Okay. We have... Okay, a drawer with a lock. Let's test it.
Doesn't fit.
Okay, not there. Where could we go? Maybe the cabinet.
Nope.
No such luck. Okay, maybe one of the filing cabinets? Did I look at this? I don't think I did.
I don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild.
Are you in the desk? No. Okay. So let's see. Mug, family photo. Espresso machine.
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Where else could it be? The typewriter? Wait, is there a lock in the typewriter? Oh, there is. Huh. Million miles beneath my feet. Is this a manuscript from Maya?
That's not what I was expecting. Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
The notion of displacement would translate no matter the... Whoa! I have got to figure that out. Thank you for following on Twitch. Oh man, I have got to put in a new thing there because that scares the living hell out of me every single time. But thank you for following. Sorry, your oh shoot, the stream elements didn't pop you up in the chat. But thank you for that. All right, let's see. Something less pointed, more metaphor. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step back towards the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, instantly understood what it was like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Obasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying and didn't want me to see. These people own my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hana is only a girl, Obasan said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father. Like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother Kaito. He had his job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I've ever known, crossed 200 miles of highway to a city with a beast at its center, where inside that labyrinth, people who owned my soul would have torn it away from them. The notion of displacement would translate no matter where the country. Okay. Oh, thanks, Pia. Appreciate that. The jump scares. You can change the alert or add the heart rate monitor again. Yeah, right. I'm gonna change the alert now that I know what that sounds like.
Come on, there's gotta be a
Max
copy.
is so beautiful. I agree, PS. She's
10
so
of
cute.
them. Holy shit. It's the same.
Oh. Oh. Lucas ripped off Maya's manuscript for his book. He changed the names. Made it from Japan into Chile. But interesting. Okay.
Ben was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands. This is what I've been missing this entire time.
Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit here. Okay, I want to make sure we get them all. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Don't think we should double expose there.
I have to talk to Safi. Safi, hey.
Oh.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Huh. Okay, obviously we're in the living world. Did she just glare at me? What happened?
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now?
Oh.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, what happened?
Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
Hey, Summer. You missed so much of these streams, you have no idea what's going on. It's the story is definitely a little bit twisting in this one. I appreciate that. But I would imagine, yeah, if you missed some of them, then it's a little difficult to follow. I'm trying to help you.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too.
Was that
I don't
pointed
have
at
energy
me?
for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, more twisty than a cinnamon twist donut. You're kind of right, Emily. Which I appreciate. I think, like, these games need, like, True Colors really wasn't very plot heavy, and that was something I didn't really like about it. This one definitely moves along a lot faster. Oh, Amanda's flirting again. Okay, okay. Hey, Kerwin. There's Gwen. Gwen could fill in some stuff for us here. Hey, thanks for AK on TikTok.
So many nights like this when I was on the road.
You and Chloe.
Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did.
Thank you, Kerwin. God bless you, too.
Chloe's probably partying.
I mean, she probably is, but
She'd
maybe
pick up
she's
for
like...
me.
Yeah.
But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore.
No, but you guys could reconnect. I'm sure she doesn't want to leave things badly like you all did.
Just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company.
Okay. Well, we'll do a little lap around the bar here before we go and talk to... Oh, there's a new post from Victoria Chase. Let's see here. Happy birthday, Courtney, my BFF and fellow label whore. You're not with us anymore, but I'll never forget you. Oh, okay. Gwen said, to my rock, my light, my favorite drinking buddy, Claudia, thank you for being my wife. Without you, I'd probably still be crying alone in a bar in Kansas. Now look who's crying. It's me. Love you, babe. Aw. 3 chapters in. Do I like Max's story in the new town, or do you wish she was in Arcadia? Well, we destroyed Arcadia, so I'm glad she's not there. Let's see. Amanda Comedy. Whoever it was that tipped me in THC gummies last night, are you single? Hot? I feel like we got a good thing going on here. Your THC fairy godmother doesn't remember much about last night, let's be real. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hey, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate that. I apologize. I can't see. I have not set up the chat bot yet, so I don't have your name pop up there. But appreciate you being here. Thank you. All right, let's see. Journal says going all the way to the last entry so we can see what's going on. December 7th. A lot of creeps in the world. Lucas Colmenero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's just a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. No matter how kind he acts, what he did was an abuse of power, and Maya's dead because of it. We don't know if that's why Maya died, but I mean, he definitely did take her manuscript. He might have done that after she died and was like, well, she ain't gonna need it anymore. Let's see. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? It might also be why he killed her. I don't know. So in this timeline, a destroyed Arcadia Bay had a falling out with Chloe. Yeah, I mean, I guess they have to account for the fact that Chloe is not here one way or the other. But they do a whole follow up to their road tripping. And then yeah, we kind of had a falling out. Chloe had some trouble accepting that I saved her and destroyed Arcadia Bay. But of course, a lot of people died, including her mother, so I could see why that is a lot to take in. I don't think Lucas killed her. The reason I say that is because, like, he seems like a red herring. It's too close to Mark Jefferson. I feel like that wouldn't go over well if it actually was her, you know? Okay, let's see. Gwen, what's your deal?
I should tell her about that weird security footage.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Hey, Gwen.
Oh, Jesus.
A little over halfway done with the game, Emily?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I really think you should take a look at the footage.
Kerwin, I'm on chapter 3.
It's weird. Like, game-changingly weird. I think you should fight this.
Gwen was suspended because of what looked like incriminating footage.
Oh, that's all. I hope... Just... take care.
Cheers. Soundtrack is doing a lot of lifting.
I can't believe you got out of that. Fucking crazy. Imagine playing assassins by leveraging...
All dressed up for Krampus.
Oh, is it Krampus night?
So excited to go. I doubt I will.
Let's see what's going on with Amanda. This is the living world.
Love watching her work.
So we're still going on a date. Seems like a bit over an hour left.
Do not say that out loud.
Hey, sport. Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Didn't you call me Tiger the last time I saw you?
Said it first. I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway.
Oh, am I mixing you up with the other Amanda?
Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look.
These games have great soundtracks. They really do, Armando.
Shot, please.
Max doesn't strike me as a shot person.
Gasoline on fire flavor experience or
Max has zero game. I mean, she landed a date with Amanda, so I wouldn't say she has zero game. I wouldn't say she has great game. Let's see. Gasoline on fire.
Let's do the gasoline. I want to burn my throat off.
Shitty mezcal? All of the smoke. None
Max
of the
is really
Taste buds are over.
one of the main challenges of the game is figuring out which character has done what. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I'm thinking of the other Amanda.
How are we feeling now?
A little fuzzier.
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster. Oh God, I certainly have a type.
Nah.
You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
Oh? You won't get in trouble?
Don't you have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun.
Oh. You got an office somewhere? We can...
Remember that date we were gonna go on?
I do.
What do you say we have that date now?
Ooh. Okay.
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
Oh.
I guess.
Okay.
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes. Okay. We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best house shows in Lakeport.
Okay.
Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the Rat Hole, that means midnight. The place is packed. We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back. And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Scary merch? Who's Granite Joe?
Sorry, did you say someone called Granite Joe is out back smoking up?
I take you to meet Granite Joe. Dude's a
The
sweetheart.
scene is very Last of Us 1
Very
DLC?
generous
Oh,
with his
really?
funds.
And do you partake?
I am an adult taxpayer, so yes. And then I hand the blunt to you.
Well, I don't want to be rude. I take a puff and pass it back to Granite Joe.
You try to, but Granite Joe has wandered off. You now have one blunt.
Oh, really? Okay, good to know.
Hey,
I love
do
that it's in my
hear the
inventory
band
now.
Doing a sound check downstairs.
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep.
Yeah.
Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, Marry, Kill. And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the
Who is moshing to this music? Well, it's thrash.
Let's thrash, Shaka.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that. We throw ourselves into the crowd.
Okay. It is a Chloe reference, yes.
No!
Yeah, don't let her just stand there if you're moshing. Come on.
Probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us away back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
I only need one eye to see the show anyway. Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
I catch it.
I run over to the spot where she would land.
Wait, don't you have an ice pack in one hand?
Oh. Oops. Yes, I do.
Ow. Hate when that happens. Thankfully, the few times I've staged, though, that never occurred.
Don't tell me that the singer, that she...
Stone cold dead on the floor. But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before
It'll be
we
pretty
leave,
epic.
we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
That was the wildest show I have ever seen. Or, like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, one half-smoked blunt,
Yes.
some bruises from moshing,
And a story.
and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
And an ice pack.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show's gonna be like.
Imagine indeed.
It's been a buck wild day. But that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence won't make things worse for everyone around me.
Oh. Where are we going? No, just to the couch. All right.
You keep saying that. About your day. What happened?
You tell her? Telling her the truth?
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. Doing it again. My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly.
So do I.
But
So
what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
I mean, that would be hot.
Bitchy women are a huge turn on, so.
Oh, Max has a type.
Oh? Good to know. Because
Yeah, bitchy women like Warren. Sorry. All right. Ooh. Kiss her, Max. Obviously, she wants you to. Come on.
Look, what can I say? I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
And she has a thing for bitches, so
You're
I don't see the
literally
problem.
in my bar, talking about yourself like you're a Category 5 hurricane.
I swear to God, Max, if you don't kiss her right now. Come on. Oh, Max, you suck.
Sorry, did I do something wrong?
No. I really want to kiss you.
Yeah, you weren't being subtle about it, which I appreciate. That's a good thing.
It's just that I,
Zero game. You're correct, Summer.
like I said, I tend to go for women who don't feel the same way about me.
I also do.
You need to know I'm not just projecting. So, you kiss me first.
Okay, so Amanda's got better game. Okay, obviously. Come on. This is a major choice. Really? Okay. You know what? Yes.
I'm a sucker for a good dare.
Do it, Max.
But I'm also very polite. So, you go first.
Are you trying to break me?
Is it gonna work?
Max Caulfield, you are the worst.
These two really are stretching this out. Do it. Yes, finally. I agree, Summer. Ellie and Dina would already be into it. Ellie and Dina wouldn't be wearing anything at this point.
When do you get off?
About an hour. But before we do anything else, maybe we should sleep on it?
In my bed?
Oh, look at Max suddenly up in the
As
game.
much as I'd like that, I'd like to be able to tell my therapist I made good choices this week.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad choice to me.
You are a very smart woman. Goddamn.
To be continued. Okay?
Oh, give her one last kiss
no.
goodnight. Come on now.
I have to get back to it.
Max and Amanda are best girls forever. Okay, yes, she does work here. And she is technically on the job right now. All right, Max. Well, Amanda kind of carried that encounter, but you should probably be happy about that. You'd be in the broom closet. I mean, somebody else can watch the bar for a moment, right?
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi.
We still don't know what he did specifically.
Poked at
other than just, plagiarize
like
her.
a kid with a stick. Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it.
Can't imagine that would go over well, Max.
I thought things would be different here. I hope Sophie doesn't hate me for too long.
All right. Yeah. I don't think this was the stage where you need to tell her the truth. I think you're going to have to figure out how to lay that up to her gently. We have another Polaroid. So this is something from the other world. Acid paint contest snapping turtle.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
Oh, Pia, thank you for the heart puff, Pia.
Immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent. Write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music.
Buggy Duggy, the way the characters handle emotional issues in this game is weird to you? Yeah.
What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And
okay, all right. Max is a little more game in the other world.
Fill it out a little more.
Okay. There's Diamond and Reggie.
Sure. Alternate Max and Amanda got to see a real band, but did they get to attend a Viking funeral for Grease Trap? I think not.
I wonder if they had a better kiss.
I was at home.
What's up, Diamond and Reggie? We haven't seen Reggie this episode yet.
That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you.
Where's that other Max? She and Amanda are off
Everything's
off
fine.
at her show.
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie.
Ah, well.
What happened to the bro code?
Happens to everybody.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Always. Yeah, who hasn't? Come on.
Show me someone who hasn't, and I'll show you a liar. Or however that saying goes.
That's deep, Max.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before.
He didn't tell us it was Moses, so we didn't technically break code. Technically true.
Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way with anyone, ever.
Now, we don't know what Moses thinks of Diamond
I
yet.
don't know if I will again.
We know that she's got it pretty hard for him. Yeah, give it time.
Give yourself some time. Life has a way of surprising us.
Really hope you're right.
They be good together? I agree. I want Moses to find some kind of
I
love.
wish Sophie gave me a moment to explain.
Some people perform friendship, but if they were true friends, they'd respect your boundaries. Very true. Ben says, picking up ingredients for sangria makes you think about a friend who used to get wasted and try to get us to break into abandoned buildings. Wherever you are, I hope there's plenty of derelict bowling alleys. Is this... It wouldn't be Max. Wonder if it's maybe Maya. The photo from another reality, not the two, I guess. Let's see. Moses says, the only thing I wanted for Christmas was to introduce my baddie BF to my friends at Krampus. I don't think Santa can do it. Oh, and there's a Diamond. I'll be at Krampus. I'll keep you company if you're down. I bet you will. Oh, there's another one here. I did not
Just
speak
talk
for
to me,
so
Sophie.
long that my tongue
Tell
rotted,
me
but my
what's
teeth got
happening.
sharp. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Now let's see. Not much else we can do here. We can swap over to the dead world.
Good business tonight.
Diamond's shooting her shot. She is. Diamond's putting in the work. All right. Let's see. Tasks. Too far. Oh, my God. There we go. Talk to Vin in the dead world. Leave the bar in the living world. Okay, so we're in the living world right now. Let's go to the dead world. Talk to Vin. Ooh. What's up, Reg?
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly.
What's going on, Reggie?
Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth. So.
Well, that's good. Reggie got a little spooked because he
I'm
saw
not
another
doing
version
good.
of himself.
Max, I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
Understandably, that would probably trip anybody out.
Something like that would rattle anyone.
That's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here across the country would fix everything that was broken inside of me.
Well, now wherever you go, there you are, Reggie.
Everyone here just thinks I'm a fuck up.
I don't
And
believe that.
Maybe they're right.
I don't think that. You're not.
Reggie, you're funny, genuine, clumsy. But I've seen your photos. You're not a fuck up.
Why does he think people think that? I don't know. I mean, I guess we all have our moments where we assume that.
Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
Make out with him too. He needs it. I think Reggie's one of Max's students. That might be a bit of a boundary cross there. Not to mention Amanda is right there. You thought you missed a scene where he's done something.
Ben.
So it was just so he saw like Max. I think it's like the overlook for whatever reason is allowing people to see different versions of themselves. Sounds hot. Yeah, it's true. Would depend on whether or not Amanda's down.
Join me?
You've had friends that goof around by jokingly putting you down, and I might have become a Reggie after enough of it. I mean, you're allowed to not like that. That's not the nicest way to be a friend. Some friends are, have that rapport. But I kind of find those folks a little bit tedious. Any realities, maybe hundreds of them. So far there's only 2, but there could be, Kerwin.
He hates me.
I'm annoying. I'm bothering to everyone.
You're trying to solve a murder.
My colleagues, Moses, Toffee. Toffee used to get pissed at me too.
Oh, that's right. She's dead here, so you gotta be careful.
Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you.
You can be mad at somebody that you're obsessed with.
Was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
Oh. Well, I should have told you.
Well, it's fine.
There's been a lot going on. And it's not like we're besties or anything.
I wasn't her boyfriend or anything.
No,
and it
you
ended.
didn't have to be.
But I guess I had this idea that we'd make up eventually. Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
Several, actually.
I know what happened to Maya.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
Okay, so you told him everything.
I was young. I was an asshole, and I didn't want.
You don't know why, but you liked Vin in this game? You normally don't like this type of character?
I shriveled up and died.
I think, like a lot of Life is Strange games, like, he started off being a bit one note, and of course,
version of you ever
grown on us, as the game goes on. I hope he continues to.
An alien?
Well, everyone does.
The shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them.
But it was important to you at a time. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit.
Somebody who was already dead, so she couldn't refute it.
Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
Well, you are a lot friendlier now that you're drunk, so yeah, keep them going.
See, you made yourself right at home.
You can romance both Amanda and Vin at once. Okay. I mean, Amanda and I certainly aren't exclusive. That doesn't stop me from dating Vin. I'm still going to stick with Amanda, though.
Oh. You hitting that?
What? No.
You get out of here, maybe. No.
I mean,
Not yet.
we were talking. And then Sophie happened. And I guess Amanda didn't feel like I could hack it.
You could go prove her wrong.
That's kind of whack.
She's probably right.
She's cute, but a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot.
Not for Vin, apparently.
I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the telescopes.
Oh, you into Moses, Vin?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment.
That sounds hotter than it should be.
It was weirdly hot.
Oh my god.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this
So?
Extremely friendly.
You can want to smash with a friend, Moses. Max. Come on now.
Smash or pass?
You kind of wanted to smash Chloe until she gave you that nonsense kiss. Let's see. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, fine. I admit it. My friend Moses is an extremely handsome man.
Everyone is into Moses in this game. Diamond, Vin, he's like Rachel Amber. Yeah, kind of. I kind of feel like Maya is sort of like Rachel Amber in this game.
I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty.
It does seem so.
Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
I still don't know what's up with her. I'm going to say she's also married. I'll pass on this one.
She's a wife.
Yes.
To a lot of people. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, that's it. You know, as long as she and her wife have an understanding, that's not necessarily a problem. Yeah, no, don't bang Lucas. Absolutely not.
Now.
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or pass?
Absolutely pass. Pass. 100% pass.
Pass.
No.
He's a dick.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less.
I mean, he might have killed Maya. That's kind of a deal breaker. Smash because you're toxic.
Have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids.
Yeah, no. He would also talk about himself the entire time we were together. Absolutely not.
Marry them. Just.
He strikes me as the kind of guy who would want to look in the mirror while you guys were going at it. No.
Exactly.
Okay.
He'd be like checking out his form the whole time. All right.
Yes, me.
Oh, boss lady. All right.
Why?
Yeah, like American Psycho vibes. Absolutely.
And I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
Ooh, okay. All right. You've got a type too, Vin. Really? Or unsurprising? Unsurprising.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This banter is top tier. I agree, Sophie. This is a nice little scene.
Fine. My turn again. Let's see. Who do we both know?
Reggie?
No. My students are off limits.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well,
you cannot bang one of your students, Max.
One at Caledon, and two.
Oh.
One of your students, which appear to be your two standards.
Come on.
Amanda is right there.
What about me, Miss Caulfield? Where do I fall on the binary?
I'm gonna say pass on this one. I don't really want to kiss Vin. I also don't entirely trust Vin. He did lie about Maya. You had to ask yourself how old he is here. So he's been working for Yasmin after he graduated from undergrad. So he's probably at least in his early to mid 20s or so. Vin doing the flirting thing you'd give into. Hey, Alan, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. No.
Don't take this the wrong way, but...
No worries. No hard feelings. That's the smash or pass rule.
You're gonna have to play this to kiss Vin. Do it.
Yep.
He's young. He is younger than Max, I think.
It's been fun.
You gave in Bobby's World?
I needed this, so...
Love interests are all at least over 21. You prefer an age gap. Okay.
Good night, Vin. I better cross back over in case Safi is cooled off and is trying to reach me.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Vin sitting at the bar is a photo. Okay, let's see. Can I... Yeah, take this one.
Adding this to my Sad Guy Drinks Alone series.
He does have a bit of a Sad Guy Drinks Alone vibe to him right now because he's a sad guy drinking alone. Oh, don't post it. That's just mean. I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, but still. Here's to finding out people are more than their first impressions. That's also kind of a shitty thing to say about Vin. Why would you post that? Okay. Wait, hang on. I know, right? He's full of surprises. Sometimes I wish he wasn't. I hope he sees this, Max, and I don't mean that sarcastically. I'm glad you saw it, big guy. Aw. Yeah, that's a bit brutal. I'd be like, yo, can you take that down?
Wow. I didn't know this pin was such a big thing.
Apparently it is. Marlon's having a breakup. All right. Deserved, you think? All right, real quick, though. I got to go hit on Amanda.
This Amanda has been taking care of me for days. I should give her a break.
Hey, it's good to see you kick back a little. You deserve it.
Thanks, Amanda.
All right, let's go swap back and then leave the bar. Not Max shaming. I mean, I don't know that I would appreciate that being posted about me, even if it was true.
I don't know what I was hoping for.
She did seem pretty mad at me. Yep, okay.
Maybe I should just head home for the night.
Maybe so. Let's head home for the night. You couldn't be mad. You'd probably agree. New message from Vin. What does Vin want from me? We're cool, right? I mean, like, I know we are, but we are. Okay, sure, we're down right. Frosty, right, that's what I thought. And you won't tell anyone about me and Safi. Not that I mind. It's just, you know, other people might mind. Under lock and key for Safi's sake. The cleanest and biggest bar you've ever seen. I mean, it is a pretty great for a college bar. It's definitely pretty clean. All right, let's go home. You wonder how Amanda would have felt if you kissed him while she was right there. Right, Bobby's World? I mean, again, I'm not monogamous with Amanda, so I could date somebody else, but that's a bit of a stretch there to expect her to be cool about that. Nothing good happens after whatever time it is. Just go home.
What the hell?
Ooh, someone broke into my place. This is the living world. So... They literally just kissed also. Also true.
Now return to
well, they kissed in the other world.
Fuckery. Oh, God.
We're doing chapter 4. Actually, so no. We were going to do chapter 4, Kuro, and I think we're just going to do chapter 3 today. We'll do 4 and 5 tomorrow. So we'll finish up the game tomorrow. Sounds like 4 and 5 are shorter. Oh, somebody really turned this place upside down. I don't know what they were looking for. And left the door open. Emily warned me chapters are so long. I mean, it sounds like if 4 and 5 are 3 to 4 hours total, like that's a good length for tomorrow's stream. We're almost at 3 hours right now.
Whoever was here really messed this place up. What were they looking for?
Good question. Max just found out Revenge Horse is coming in the spring if you want to go in real life. Oh. Now we're in the living world. So we went on that date with Amanda. Sounds great. Kind of dealing with something at the moment. Can I get back to you? Sure, you okay? It's 11:45 in London. Nice. It is about 3:45 here in San Francisco. Nothing I can't handle. Let's see. Some crosstalk. Let's see. If you're thinking of giving date advice, maybe shut up instead. Just get back out there isn't the flex you think it is. Are you subtweeting people? I'm literally right next to you. No, not just you. Everyone who means well doesn't seem to... Okay. All right. Let's see.
There goes my security deposit.
Well, so much for that sculpture. What all is here? Memories box.
No. All my Arcadia Bay stuff. What the hell do they want with this?
Excellent question.
Safi's books. What could anyone want with those?
I mean, did somebody plagiarize Safi the way they plagiarized Maya? Anything going on in here? Okay, so there's... Oh, Alan, thank you for the heart me, Alan. Okay, so all my stuff is still fine in the dead world. It's just this world where everything is broken and messed up. Okay, now I can, of course, hop over to the other side here. We got, are these the sour candies? They are the sour candies. Need to look around the dead world. Okay. Ooh.
They're still here?
Oh. Max, you still got that gun?
Fuck. I think they just went into the dark room. I can't let them go through my investigation stuff.
Oh. New message from Amanda. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, and it's in the dark room. How appropriate. Yeah, let's go. If I go to the other world, can we see... Can we then... How has this Life is Strange been? It's good. I think it's a little bit more plot focused than some of the... Like the last one that we played, which I appreciate. Let's see. Look around first. Look around in here? I mean, I can. Wait, what else is here? Anything going on in the dead world before I go in the dark room and then pulse? I suppose I could compare.
But why did they mess with Safi's poetry books in the first place? Is it a coincidence? Everything's still here where it belongs.
I suppose if I inventoried in both worlds, I could see what was missing. Oh, there's Polaroid.
Max, Moses, I must bid you adieu.
Nah.
Make good choices, or, don't.
Yes, don't drink and drive. Take an Uber.
Looking for these? Really, Max? Most designated drivers at least give you a ride.
No ride. You're staying here tonight.
Or just crash at a friend's house. That works too.
Mom!
Only intruder in that world is Safi. I wish she was here right now. At least this one isn't damaged.
Suppose you could take from this world if you really wanted to. All right, let's go to the dark room here. See who's here. First of all, anything that we need to see or do in here? No? Okay. Is that... Hold on, is that me? Whoa! Uh-huh. I'm here. Why am I here? Okay. So, other me is hanging out in the dark room.
This would piss you off, Chloe. He'd be looking for some serious payback.
What, being on your wall? I don't know about that. All right, let's see. Let's hop back to the living world here. Hey, Sasuke. Looking at this real quick.
I thought whoever broke in was gone already. Fuck.
Okay, so apparently I'm here. Let's go downstairs and see what's going on. Hey, Dubisoft. Now, Reggie saw another version of himself as well. So even though Max technically disappears when she goes to other worlds, there could be another version of herself around here. You'd be taking a weapon. Yeah. I mean, the only other time I've seen other me, she had a gun. At least grab a kitchen knife or something, Max.
Ah! Ah! Oh, shit.
Oh, so you know about me. Let's go Ditto.
Oh shit, he's right. You're me. I wish I could tell you there's a reasonable explanation for that. Wait!
Probably. I mean, I guess Max probably shouldn't kill her. Who knows what that would do to her? Huh. She didn't speak last time. Interesting. I wonder if there's a different dialogue choice where she didn't speak. Best part? Ooh, I don't know what's up for Dear Italia. Sophie, I wish I could tell you. I'm seeing this as you're seeing it. Ooh, ow. Uh-oh. Okay, now, does other Max have a scar in her cheek now, too? At least a cut? Ooh. Oh, this didn't work out very well in True Colors. Oh, crap. Okay. And I can't follow her. Ah, shit. These games stress you out. Me, too!
Damn it!
Okay, or at least that's a way to tell other Max apart from the Max that we are. Ooh.
Now how do I get across?
Oh, okay, I could shift across into the world where Safi's dead. Is the log still here? Okay. Oh boy. Don't spend too much time. Okay.
No doorways to the other world on this side of the log. I need to find a way to track her from this timeline.
Well, we could just pulse.
Shit. How do I know which way?
You pulse again? Ah, okay. She can probably also jump timelines. Try it again. Okay. So far, so good. Is this okay, not a dead end, but
Hope I haven't lost her.
run, Abby, run. Right. It does kind of have that Act 1 of from Last of Us 2. I am looking forward to not having to watch my Last of Us 2 footage anymore. I've been watching it for like 3 months straight. And now the video's out. Ooh.
I almost got her!
We have, okay, all right, there's a shift point. I suppose I'm going to need to use it. She's in the other world. What's up, other me?
What the?
I don't know where you think you're going.
Stop! For fuck's sake, just stop! All right. You caught me. Now what? Now what?
Excellent question. Are you here about Safi, or where'd you come? We don't know if this is related to Safi necessarily.
Where did you even come from? Are you from the future? Is this what's been going on with you? That you've completely lost the plot? I don't understand. Why were you in my house? What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
I'm trying to solve Safi's murder and hopefully prevent it.
All that stuff in your dark room about Lucas, about Vin, about Gwen? Shit you have no reason to know about or care about.
Uh-oh. Is Other Max gonna try to kill me? I'm trying to help Safi.
That's not true. I'm trying to help Safi.
Of course you were. God, I'm so sick of people trying to help.
Stop. Please. We can't touch each other. I've seen what happens.
Yeah, Other Max is a little scary.
Trust
I don't know
me.
what she wants.
Trust you? Go fuck yourself, Max.
Wow. Oh, God.
No!
Oh, crap. Are they going to end the episode on that? Okay, all right, good. Okay, we're both still alive. Oh, God! Yeah, if Other Max dies, what happens to me? Do I become Other Max later? Would have fun to land the episode on a literal cliffhanger. Yeah, I'm sure the writers would have had a blast with that. Okay, we touch, and I didn't die. Yet. Should probably get off that ice, Max. Pretty quickly now.
Come on!
Oh, crap. Yeah. Faster would be better. Are you bringing... Oh, you're brought in the ice from the other world where you had fallen in. Okay.
What the fuck was that, Supermax?
A good idea is what it was.
Let's get you warm. I always said you
Yeah.
were too soft, right?
That was actually a really good idea. Uh-oh. What? Oh. Surely this will not have consequences indeed. Okay. So whoever that is apparently also Safi. Now you're lost. I mean, I have questions. Let's see how we did. Try to save Alderman. 83% hung on to him to try to save him. 76% went along with Yasmin's lie. That's what your jaw heard. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Sorry, I got some sunscreen in my eye. I promise I'm not crying. Let's see. Only 71% kissed Amanda. Really? 11% pulled away. Amanda is thrilled with the kiss. She wants to take it slow. Okay. 50% passed on Vin. I feel good about that. Safi has powers too. I don't know, Ubisoft. Vin is a little let down. I mean, you know, anytime you proposition someone for a kiss and they say no, it is always a little bit of a letdown. Let's see. 92% got Moses' anime phrase correct. Let's see. 86%. Max promised Moses she would tell Safi to stay safe, which I will do. Let's see. 54% did not mix up her Lorettas. 65% left Phone Guy's grade alone. I did not talk about the phone art project or overhear it. Let's see. Max told Vin she knew about him and Safi's relationship. 51%. All right. 58%. Max told Diamond that Vin said Maya had mental health problems. 61% ordered something strong from Amanda. Max reflected at the snapping turtle. 59%. We never had two people with powers yet. Yeah, I mean, I think the rules seem to be a bit different in this game. I don't mind that, actually. Like a little variety is a good thing, you know? Max would smash one of her colleagues, 30%. 81% grease trap perished while crowd surfing. And 76% Max found the intruder using only clues. All right. Well, that was wild. So I did say we'd go on to episode 4, but it sounds like episode 4 and 5 are a little bit shorter, so we'll do both of those tomorrow. So yeah, Armando, we're gonna hold off, and it's gonna be tough for me to hold off because it got really good. But we'll do episode 4 and 5 tomorrow, and we'll finish up Double Exposure. Thanks a lot, folks. This is a ton of fun. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate the folks who followed on Twitch as well, and of course everyone who subscribed on YouTube. I will see you all very soon. Also, the Last of Us 2 video is out. If you're a fan of Last of Us 2, please check it out on my main channel. I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, I will see you all soon. Have a great Saturday, and we'll be back 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. All right, folks. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, and then let's see. There's YouTube Shorts, blam, and TikTok, blam. Thanks, folks.
Don't touch my windows, my bricks on my